Excuse me. You go here. That's right. Oops. Knocked something over. Let me get karma up before it yells at me. My captions. Oh, that's Thank you. They like Pyra. These are just, I think that's too loud. That's better. Way too loud. I need to get my mod up and running once. Channel. Mod view. Let me check the options. I already had it. I never beat it. But...
Once upon a time, on a farm deep in the realm of Vardhelm, a young woman lived with her father and 4 older brothers. Her father taught the brothers to plow and to sow, but one by one the brothers grew restless and left him, seeking greater adventures and following rumors of treasure. As Queen Freya's army crept closer to Vardhelm, the young woman said to her father, "Do not teach me to plow and sow like the others. Teach me to wield a sword and block a blow and use my enemy's strength against him." So her father took out the armor and sword he'd set aside long ago, and he taught his daughter. He knew she would need to defend herself, living in such perilous times. Only when the young woman's father died did she set off on a journey of her own to learn what had become of her missing brothers. When others urged her to stay and help defend Vardhelm, she told them the truth, that she hated unfinished stories, and and that before she joined that new battle, she needed to find out where her brother's tales and her own tale ended first.
Locations, location and the starting points to collect within the game. You have a new location as you progress through the game. Okay. Selected location will display available quests as simple as your main quest. Use the left stick to move around the map. Got a big map here. I started this game a while ago, but I never finished it. Yeah, this is like child of this what's that game? Child of Light. It's modeled after Child of Light, which is another really good RPG. Abilities are passive. You learn your abilities. Yeah, your deck. That's right. This is a deck-based game. Character equipment is your deck. Click on the heading to equip new in the slot. One booth and accessory that can be found. Elizabeth is my name. Speed. Weapon. The journey begins. Elizabeth enters the local village shop. Hello, Elizabeth. It's been a while since I saw you here. Yes, I've been busy caring for my father. Of course, I'm sorry to learn of his death. But no, I will miss him much. I will miss him much, but I will do my best to honor what he has taught me. He was a good man who can ill afford to lose one of those, but in these troubled times, perhaps death is a mercy. You've heard that Queen Freya means to take Vardhelm. I do not look forward to the battle. They say there is no stopping her. Perhaps, but that is not my concern. I must go on a journey. These are perilous times to travel. Before I lost my father, I lost my 4 brothers and passed. It's past time I find them if I can. Well, it's not as if the remaining Vardhelm is much safer. Sometimes danger finds us whether we like it or not. What can I get you, Elizabeth? I need a rain cloak, rations, and flint for fire. My journey begins in the forest to the southeast. At least one of my brothers hinted he was heading that way. The forest was a dark place during the late Queen Ravenna's reign. Some say darkness lingers there still. What do they say exactly? Whispers the Queen Ravenna has been dead long for the land to fully heal. They say dark creatures linger there, eager to trap unwary travelers who think the forest is safe. If you must go, hire someone to go with you. Have you someone recommended? The striker returned and called to the back of the shop. A man comes out to join them. This is my cousin Simeon. If you hire him, you can have your supplies from me on credit. Bring me back when you return safely. Ugh, he looks weird. Simeon and Radish turned away to gather the items for Elizabeth. Well, I could use the help. I can pay you half your wages now and half when we return. That's a fair bargain. I'll gather my things. Here are the items requested. Travel safely, Elizabeth. I do not ask for safety, for only the chance to find my brothers. And perhaps, at last, an adventure of my own. Actually, 1 second. Let's go here. The road leads that way. Where are we going? There are no roads, so I seek the heart of the forest. Oh no, lady, you cannot mean to go that way. They say the trees in that forest can even swallow a man whole. Daring Queen Renda's reign, perhaps, but those days are behind us. You are not afraid, are you? I do not fear man or beast, but I'm no fool. I can spend these coins. I can't spend these coins. You probably if I'm dead. Truly, there's nothing to fear. I'm no coward. You're a friend of mine. It went into the woods once and never returned. When they went looking for him, all they found him was his bones. Courage wasn't enough to save him from his fate. Sorry for your friend. No lives are worth that risk. He could have easily died in his bed. Our paths lie in the forest. Speak as you have all on my wage and be on my way. I'm hardly going to pay you if you turn aside at the first hint of danger. My friend was an armed man for all he did. I suffered for none of his scruples. Pay me in coin, or I guess I'm gonna have to fight him. Guess he's the first fight. Shoot, Simeon draws the medallion begins to glow. Suddenly, a raven swoops down and tugs Simeon's purse. What the? Doing whirled around, the bird flies off. Elizabeth steels herself for battle. When it is your characters, you can select a card to play it from below. Yeah, the action bar determines turn, and when a character's portrait reaches the end, it becomes their turn to act. Guess they want, you know. I think we'll do a heal if we got one. Yeah, we'll heal. No, we will do that. Get it. Got some worn boots. Got one experience. The shopkeeper won't be killed. Won't be happy pleased that I killed his scouts. These scouts I'm gonna try putting it on. So we got. Blah, blah, blah. Guess I equipped them. Can I equip something else? No, I guess not. How are you judging me? Thank you for that distraction. I imagine you were just a few shiny coins. Ravens like that sort of thing, right? But you give me time to draw my sword. For that I am grateful. The raven tilted its head. You're awfully tame bird. Do you have things to do? Caw. Oh, I don't know. Raven thinks eating berries, clawing the heart out of dead mice, that sort of thing. Or maybe you're a kept bird who's never hunted a day in life and you are waiting for your owner to show up with a pretty cage. Guess not. Don't worry, I'll tell your keeper that where you gone. I owe you at least that much. Elizabeth's medallion goes out. Why did my medallion start glowing? It's never done that before. With the sunset, the forest feels more ominous. Actually, I'm gonna turn. If it's too loud, I'm gonna turn it up. It feels like it's not. Might as well take Simeon's spare sword with me. Might come in handy. Excuse me. Oh, it must have been just the TV. My brothers did enter the forest. Luckily, they did it here where the forest meets the road from Varda home. A wolf appears Pierces the forest silence. Elizabeth's medallion glows once again as the wolf steps out of the shadows. Well, it's not the trees looking to attack me, but a more ordinary threat as one might find in any wood. Cock. The raven dives down, intercepts the wolf. It pecks the tail of the wolf, distracting it. Coming to my aid again. You clearly have a warrior's heart, but there's a sword that will make such a work of that creature. Stay safe, Sir Raven. Let's try to stun you. Oh, I see. Stun just makes it go down a little more. Huh? Oh, the effect is cripple, and cripple reduces the damage output of the character. When an enemy character plays a card, it is on the side of the screen. The effect is cripple, it reduces the damage output of the character. Bye-bye, wolf. It's twice you help me now, and you are more use than 10 shopkeepers. Cousins, pity you can't tend those wounds for me as well. Cock. I know, there's only so much bird can do unless you like to find it to be a healer. No, I didn't think so, but don't worry about me. I'll just find some place to rest and begin anew by morning. Raven flies off, the light Elizabeth's medallion fades. That's twice my medallion glowed in the presence of danger, but I dare not waste strength worrying with it. I must find shelter for the night. Tuft of fur. Dark cave. A clue. Oh, it's red. Wait, I have. Well, what's new then? I know, but what? Hold up. Oops. But what's new though? Oh, I can only have one of those equipped. I see. Worn boots, red post. I see. I can only have one of these equipped. I see. Speed 1, hardy 1. We'll do the healing, and then accessory 2 is the right potion. I see. Okay. It seems this cave has been used by others in the past. What's the exclamation point, though? Oh, down. Top to foot. Oh, attack for enemies. Cripple. Ooh, let's try that. Top of that. I see. Looks like I can have 2 more people in my party, too. I think this cave has been used by others in the past. I'm glad there's wood here. I'm no shape to gather myself. Any scrap of clothes will let me bind my wounds without sacrificing my blanket. Elizabeth picks up a scrap of cloth. There's a letter G embroidered in it. I know this cloth is part of my brother's George's cloak. Did he seek shelter here too? George would not have parted with his cloak lately. I fear something terrible might have happened. Firelight glows in the cave walls. A stranger quickly enters the cave. Good morning. Elizabeth wakes up alone in the cave, feeling refreshed. What a strange dream I had. My wounds are healed. How is that possible? So I got George's cloak too now. Characters have access to a variety of abilities that help you in combat. Abilities are structured in a tree form, and you have to select the abilities in order. The number of available ability points is displayed here. Each ability is selected to cost 1 point. You may deselect it. Anybody get any other extra, feel free to experiment. What is hardy do? Oh, hard to get any more points. We'll do more health right now. We will do George's cloak. The forest. Look, footprints. I am too weak to see them, and it was too weak of George. If George truly alive and resting cane, perhaps they'll lead me to him. Elizabeth followed the path deeper into the forest. I feel so much better this morning. I'm ready for anything now. Well, there was power in that dream, power I do not understand yet. Forest Elizabeth is being followed. What's that? Who's there? Raven. Defeat all enemies. The White Wolf. Cripple for 1 turn. Let's do a heal. Next level, I'll do it. Attack first enemy. Damage versus beast. So I'll do next. Woo. Two more wolves appear from the village, hiding the real danger. Oh boy. Behind the wolves, the stranger appears again. New party member. Markets have joined your party. You can now control 2 characters in combat. Mario, you should take a look at the review and like my staff and light robes. Hi Marcus, what do you got? But you're just let's save time. Let's save instructions for introduction for later. Defeat all enemies. Oh. I need to heal. Should have been got like 3 turns ago. I would have. Wolves aren't the only danger. Look out for those vines. Oh no. So we do get healed after every fight. Okay. That was a question I had. If we got healed after every fight. Looks like we do. You'll do the group heal. Was he the Raven, I wonder? Oh, someone did. Oh, I didn't know which one I was on. You're real. You weren't a dream after all. Well, I received stranger thanks for helping a fair maid in distress. Thank you for saving me. I don't need any help. Anyone with eyes can see you're quite capable of saving yourself. I merely shortened the battle. I'm grateful just the same. You healed my wounds last night too, didn't you? You can say you were dreaming. Who can say we're dreaming and awakening begins? My name is Marcus. It's a pleasure to fight by your side. My name is Elizabeth, by the way. How did you know where to find me last night? Marcus pokes the dead vines with his staff. These are no natural plants. How did you know? How do you know what I said last night? I think he was the raven. I was on my way into the post when I saw you stumbling towards the cave. All thinking you might need some help. Even a skilled warrior couldn't flounder in the darkness. The worst things than wolves and wines have been corrupted by the fears and desires. What desires can vines have? Everything that lives desires something. Corruption is often not far behind. But come, let us leave this way. The roots of the forest plants are deep intertwined, and the nearby tree will soon learn of the destruction here. I don't recall inviting you to join me. Yet, I think our paths lie together. We always fight well together. Last man I hired only betrayed me at the forest's edge. He was a coward, and then you see, I already have entered the forest and won't betray you on account of that. I asked him and said, let's look out for one another. Generous offers an inconvenient one if you're not looking for pay. What are you looking for? You can run and destroy my share of all the world's darkness. Elizabeth laughs. That's not the usual reaction to such a quest. You're serious, aren't you? I, as serious as I've been without anything in my life. We can handle wolves enough together, but darkness is not a thing that can be by a sword or staff. True enough, yet the same cannot be said for those who draw on the darkest powers. I don't know about fighting in the darkness itself, but at least one of my brothers entered this forest. If what you seek lies in the forest too, perhaps our paths do lie together for a time. You unlock side quests. Side quests are not required, but I will do them anyway. When you have at least one side quest available, the quest letter will show a list of locations available. You can click on the name and the location. Oh, I only have one. The Traveler. Look what the father swords are now. Snakevine infestation. Do you think I'd be back so soon? But when I saw the vines close to them, I had to come back. I knew the lizards having trouble with handling it. At least these ones aren't bigger than the ones in the forest. Vines that are snakes. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Hard fight. I wanted to attack, but I will. I meant to attack. Dang it. Oh, we lost. I might put it easy later, but we'll just try again. Mm-mm-mm. Is it hard? Wasn't so bad. Maybe we should stay for the night. Let's not. I don't know. I'm just trying to have to explain what happened to his cousin. My brother's George's footprint continued this way. Risking for brothers nestled, so what if they do not wish to be found? If I cannot bring them home, I must know what happened to them. I won't leave their stories unfinished. Well, you're sure that's what would you be doing if you didn't have brothers to save? Trying to help defend Valhalla against Queen Freya. Myself, I suppose. Though my heart I long for more to the world than the farm that I grew up on. Elizabeth's medallion begins to glow. Look, it's glowing again. We must be careful. I think my dad tries to warn me, though I didn't know to warn me about the vines. Serpent here and the wolf princess here. My brother's in great danger. Perhaps you see these last of the man will leave no prince if he continued over them. Or follow wood tracks its throat, he may be wounded. The girl's better now, perhaps it was warning me, telling me George is near. My mother gave me that long ago. I was but a baby when she left us. I don't remember it all. Father told me Linnea was her name. It was a traditionalist part of the white ones to pass medallions such as this from father, mother to daughter. Perhaps the medallion was meant to keep our family together, though if she wanted to do that, she ought to never gone away. Magic is a chancy thing. I would not be so quickly to guess at its intentions. Nor would I look at it set your path. Hold fast your sword, it will not betray you. You do not hesitate to fight with magic. Killing with magic is nothing to be proud of, I assure you. Look over there, another walks as fast. Yeah, a dwarf, no doubt, on his errand. Has he seen George? I must talk to him. Good day, sir. I seek a young man who entered this forest. Have you seen him? Dwarf laughs. Why is the young man you're with gonna good enough for you? Not like that. And there's another side quest up here. Dwarf leads Liz and Marcus through the forest, and Liz and Diane stops glowing as they approach the Huntsman's Eric. Looks like he's been drinking. Is that good or bad? It means his aim will be worse than his jokes better. If we leave now, I'll pretend he didn't see you. Is there any way to greet a friend, Eric? Oh, see, it's you get rid of them both. Seeing as my life is supposed to be a secret and all. Eric, these two lovers are on a mission to think about lost brothers. How could you leave them wanting in circles, knowing you might be able to help them out? They offered gold, didn't they? Now you've hurt my feelings. Huntsman sighs. You only wear softly for pretty ones wearing you neon. Very well, listen to their no doubt story tale. Just this promise we won't tell anyone else where I am. Next time I'll ask for gold, you have my word. Get your ugly face out of here before I don't decide to rearrange it for you. He's a softy too. Good luck. Neo turned and disappeared into the forest. Now, who are you two, and what did Neo more important than letting me drink in peace? I see my brother who ventured into this forest. Is he yet living? I dearly hope so. Then, no, nothing in this forest but ghosts and overly friendly dwarves. What? We're not ghosts. We're all of ghosts, or will be soon enough. Will you have a drink? No, thank you. Say, learn of my journey, please. But please, have you seen my brother? Drink first, I know to know whether to trust a person. Well, if you raise them in single combat, you can learn about them per person now we fight. But you two have the look of warriors about you. Very well, I'll drink your flask. A strong brew indeed. I propose a toast. Surely we don't have time. Toast to the Snow Queen. Why would you toast to her? One should always toast to one's enemies. It keeps them off their guard. But you happy souls, I can see I never crossed that evil woman's path. Perhaps not, yet she's not the only Jack Power in this world. Talk about the bleak despair of one who knows from experience. Please tell me we are not about another war. One at a time is quite enough for me. No, I don't think it's going to come to that. Marcus looks away. Not if I can help it. Here, have another drink, both of you. No one is enough. Yeah, I feel the same way about the companies and those who won't drink good day. Very well. So what are we talking about? The young man who went into the forest. Ah, yes, Lord Darkfire and the Queen trying to take over the world. These are those who say that there's nothing as beautiful as the Snow Queen, but no one is fair by far. What does this have to do with? Don't flatter it isn't either of you. The one was the very light of my life, but Frey took her from me, and I shall never forgive. Then you must want to help me. Then let me drink. Think on that, something like that. Thinking is thirsty work. Will you have more? Whatever. Yeah, quite know what you know, but really gone this way. No time to waste drinking, brother. Then there's a good brew left to drink. With all respect, this hardly counts as a good brew because you haven't had enough. Right, just one more. Have you seen my brother? Tall guy wearing a cloak. Yes, that's him. Yeah, I saw something like that, followed by a slathering pack of wolves. They were heading north by northeast, beneath that low overhang, the one with the cut through its past the forest. You mean the wolves were chasing him? Chasing him, it's all the same. A man who's been drinking since dawn. Think that you still far so more view. No, I've delayed on. My brother needs you, but I'm grateful for your help. Returning to sober reality can't say anything but it. I hope you don't die too soon. Because maybe you'll even live long enough to make a difference in this world. It's been known to happen. Thank you and good day, sir. Leave the huntsman to his drinking. We best take it slow. You need some time to recover from that. I'm not quite sure what we were drinking back there. I need to recover. You're not exactly sitting on your feet right now. You hide it far worse than I do. And if that would help anyone, but I hate to delay, but we have no choice. Let's rest here for a few minutes. Marcus poured the packet of brown powder into the water again and offered it to Elizabeth. Here, drink this. What's that? Serves in the Huntsman brew. An old hangover only my aunt shared with me long ago. Handed the water to Mark, and Marcus takes a swig. Your aunt must have been a tough woman. She could drink men twice her size beneath tea. Will feel any better? Oddly enough, I believe I'm almost sober now. Good, let's continue on. To begin to trust out twin directions. A man had hidden magic or madness about him, I couldn't tell which. No one turned down the chance of magic, I'll tell you that. Magic is not to be trusted. You of all people should know that. Queen Freya used her deadly ice magic to threaten your very home. You use your magic to heal. I seek as much as I can, and use my magic for noble purposes. But I can change what magic is. The dark force elements and corrupts all those who wield it. But that would mean you're crazy. You think you're corrupt. I can control my sword and knife, and those choose the purpose I set them to. I can't decide how to use magic as well. I wish it were that simple. Interrupted by growls. I think we'd best save our philosophy for later. I will with the wolves. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to attack. The fellow nose rebellion is once again glowing. You're the right way. On one more door to cloak. More door to cloak. My brother is near. I know it. The wolves seem together more aggressive than the others we fought. Please let's not be too late. Party leaders level 3. Your characters haven't gained hit points. Check the party. Buy a new sword. Sweet. Quicksilver. There's a lot of sparring. Hey, right now it's hot. George can be too far now. Wolfpack emerges. Hello, Samantha, as you come in as they howl. Wonderful. We're having that issue again. How about now? I mean, I can hear it. I mean, this is from the PlayStation. Very quiet. Ugh, why is this happening again? I might need a new Elgato. Because it's at 0. Let me just try something. Well, I mean, this is from my PlayStation, which has never had issues. Might be my Elgato might be dying, but oh well. What was I trying to do? You filters. I'll turn the gain up even more. It's already up, but I'll turn it up even. The gain's up all the way. Well, not all the way. Very, very quiet. I don't understand. I can hear it perfectly fine. I mean, it's running through my Elgato, but I can try the desktop. I turn the desktop down. Oh, now desktop and Elgato are going at the same time. Whoa, what? Hold up, I'm gonna see what it sounds like on my phone. Middle. It's like there, I guess. That's weird. That's okay. If you can hear it, then what? Then I need to turn it down on my headphones for a little bit, but I might need a new Elgato. Because it's weird, but as long as you can hear the noise. Interesting. Well, also, I had it. I don't think it's all the way. I also gotta turn the music up too, but I didn't. So the music can go up too. And then I can turn this up down a bit. So yeah, my Elgato's peaking right now, so let's turn this down. How's that? Is that better? Tad more loud. Is that my desktop is at negative 17? Elgato's at negative 19. How's that? Well, okay. I might have to. I think I'll probably order a new Elgato. Something may have happened to it. Okay. We'll back. Well. Alright, as long as it works. Okay, cool. It's not too loud on my end, so. Weird though, but whatever. I wish I had known that about 58 minutes ago, but oh well. There's like I can move it down. There's like yeah, it goes like a little bit with each D-pad. One, two, three, four, five. I'll do like 6. I mean, of course I can hear the game playing because I'm running it from the game, but all right. Well, thank you for coming and letting me know because I would have done the whole stream and not known. Because I can hear it fine. But okay. I think we did too. I think that's all of them. Elizabeth Marcus hear heavy breathing, or perhaps not. Monsters were getting murdered in the shadows, flanked by more growling wolves. What a natural creature is that? And then embroiders the darkness and crunches the magic at the very heart. A werewolf looking thing. Ow. Ow. Triple the big guy. Oh, I wanted to heal. Dang it. Wrong button. I could have killed the other guy. Dang it. Bye-bye, werewolf. I'm gonna kick you. The monster's wolf collapsed gravely wounded, then transformed back into a man whose eyes are covered with a wolf-shaped mask. Elizabeth gasps. George? George looks up at Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I didn't actually see you here, though. Perhaps I should have. Well, it's her brother, yeah. He got a mask up. A white man. Oh, ouch. I saw treasure in the forest, but I learned the power was my true desire. I failed to hold the power. You come this far, my dear sister. You have yet succeeded where I failed. George dies. Ouch. Red light flows from towards the mask into Elizabeth's medallion. The mask dissolves into ash and crumbles away. He's gone, so we killed our brother. Have you any magic that can save him? You don't know what you ask. I will not use it to bring someone back from the dead. But you could do it, is it possible? No, I cannot. I won't. Margaret transforms into Raven and flies into a tree. Sir Raven, that was you. Margaret in Raven form looks down at Luz as she gazes up at her medallion glowing faintly. This is one of the lady's dark creatures down, but 3 more yet remain. They shall not rest until they're all destroyed. Wearing leather armor, yes. Ooh, haste. Yes, please. We'll do haste for sure. Oh, it's you again. What can I help you with this time? I was hoping you could swear with me so I can hone my skills. And we'll go easy on you. Wouldn't ask that. What are the rules? Let's see. 135. Gosh, he gets a strong bro. Oh, I wanted to cripple. Dang it! I hit the wrong button. Thank you for doing your daily quest, and thank you for helping me to fix the volume. I wish I could know that, but I'm playing the game, so I can't know that unless I play it. Just know something else besides my computer. It really is. Which means whoever watches the first hour of this will not be able to hear the game, sadly, but oh well. Well done, you show much promise. Thank you, and Cecily is a great teacher I found. Here, I liberated it off normally, but it really isn't my style. Yeah, but oh well, exactly. But, like does that... Oh well. Oh, whoops, I had... Night falls and losing markets are forced to stop until morning, and they find shelter in an area and build a fire and share a meal. They got a new accessory. Throwing daggers, oof. That is good, but it's only one attack. I don't know if I want that. What does Nimble do? Like, let's put him back to this. Let's go back. No. But what does Nimble do? We'll find out. I don't know. Night falls and the market are forced to stop until the morning. They find a sheltered area, build a fire, and share a meal. Elizabeth, beneath the forest canopy, I can barely see the stars. I wonder if I'd be able to see this same constellation at home if I could. You miss your village, don't you? Well, I don't regret leaving. If that's what you're asking, I always wanted to see more than the world of my own town. But I thought everyone misses the places they're from. Do you miss your home? I definitely miss me. I snuck away like a thief in the middle of the night. I was so sure in those days I could find something better than my family's simple life. And did you? Yes, to my everlasting sorrow. What do you mean? But I never had this issue before. Like this issue's only happened in the past like 4 streams. Before that, this never was the issue. Perhaps someday I'll be able to answer that question, but not now. How about your family? Do you miss them? Sometime when a fair maiden comes along and turns my thoughts to them with her questions. Come, let's watch and take turns to get some sleep. I still feel I know less of the story than mine, Marcus. Will the change as we continue to travel together? What's this? Complete book. Weird. Okay. Let's do this one, and then we'll do the oh, this book might be this chapter. So if I do that, it'll complete the story of the chapter. So let's do the traveling merchants first. Little Nurse two traveled on horseback with the goods they took. They looked to me merchant. Something moved in the bushes near them. Looks like an ambush. Warn the merchants. Go catch up with the merchant. Look out ahead of you. They'll show two men to out of the bushes. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them get attacked by bandits. I did turn down the difficulty to easy just because I wanted to have more fun. Because it is a hard game. Oh. I want that ability. Attack somebody and get healed. I want that. I want to be able to do that. That I like. The stun, the big stun, I like a lot. Yeah. I agree. I can always make it harder later if I want to, but I'll do it. Hey. Yeah, I played this on the PS4, but when I was playing on the PS4, my PS4 crashed a lot, so it crashed a lot during this game. I don't think I ever beat it. So technically it's not my first playthrough, but it is technically because I haven't played in so long, so I don't know. Looks like the merchant taking care of the other bandits. It pays to be able to defend these. Thank you for your help. That battle would have been much harder without it. Ooh, I got a long sword. Sweet. Exactly, yeah. It's definitely long enough to experience it anew, for sure. Got a new weapon. A 2. Attack 4-2. Sure, we'll flip the longsword. Oh, and hardy means I get more health. Hardy is more health, and then... So, those things are for up here. Alright, now we can close the book, because we did all of the side quests. There's no more side quests right now, so complete book. Yep. Continue.
Perhaps you feel you've heard this fairy tale before. Young men setting out to make their fortunes, brothers being transformed into animal forms. Very well, I'll tell you a story you don't know. The story of an enchantress who lured young men with promises of great riches and wealth. Yet when the men found her, it wasn't treasure she offered them, but power. They needed only to accept the mask she held, and the power would be theirs. How many would refuse such an offer? How many would forget, as Elizabeth's brothers did, the first rule about stories, that magic never comes without a price?
Always, in most games it always does. So we have a new quest. So I guess that was chapter 1 done. That'd be my best guess. The forest. Well then, why can't I go into the forest? What did I do wrong? Oh, there we go. Out of the dark. I had to rest square on it. I'm sorry, George, that I can give you no better burial than this rough blanket of leaves, but I cannot carry you all the way home. Marcus, but Elizabeth turns away from him. So you decide to return. The forest will take him. There's enough here that feeds on the dead. That's hardly a comforting thought. Looking for comfort, you best look elsewhere. I'm not a comforting man. I don't ask for comfort, but I do insist on honesty. I never lied to you. You followed me at first as a raven, then as a man, telling me they were one and the same. Had you asked, I would have told. How could I have known to ask anything like that? No, you chose to keep this a secret. Why? It never seemed to be a good time. We had time, surely revealing that you were more important than all your philosophy. Not everyone would react well if they knew. You can fly, you can see the world from above in a way most of us can only dream of. How could I react badly to that? There's no natural power I wield. The magic that makes me a raven lies deep inside of me. It shapes who I am. Who you are is staunch ally who can be trusted not to flee from danger. Elizabeth, it's a pleasure to fight by your side. There are a few I'd rather guarding my back, but there's much you don't understand. Explain it to me then. The leaves around them rustled. It's past time to leave this place. The forest creatures there are forest creatures enough who will come to feed on your brother, whether we are here or not. Very well, we can explain as we walk. Elizabeth pauses, glances back at George's body. I'm sorry, George, I couldn't save you, but I will do right by our other brothers. You have my word. We need to replenish our supplies. I suggest we head out of the forest and make our way for Kalane Crossing that ought to have everything we need. So you were born able to turn into a bird? Way grows rocky. We're heading toward hill country. Or did you come into this way as power as you grew? We'll need to stay on the lookout for wolves. She's asking questions, he's just ignoring her. Even outside the forest are bandits too. How about he's asking him and you the other questions. Are there any more on the hills? Elizabeth. Charlie, I need to understand. Marcus sighs. No, I was not able to turn to a raven, nor was I born dreaming of flight. I was born a poor lad dreaming of treasure, nothing more. Now that sounds like a familiar story. Too familiar. Look at your brothers. I sought to be sure the adventures like them, and I found far more. You found magic? Of course, more wolves. We about the block ahead. Rar, we got some more wolves. White wolves are more. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, row. I see. It's an attack that does deal a lot of damage, but it also hurts me. I don't like that. I'm probably change her sword then, because I don't like the attacks that do that. Attack enemy. Oh yeah, desperate slash. Yeah. I'll change her sword back to Quicksilver probably. I mean, I'll use it for this battle, but I'd rather not hurt myself. Alright, they're talking, but I'm gonna choose. We're gonna go back to Quicksilver. We best walk faster. Only you keep talking. Very well, what are we talking about? How you found magic. You didn't simply find magic. The only one find the lost glove or an inn to spend the night in. I found a dark lady and enchantress who promised me power. I was young and foolish. I accepted that power without even asking its price. The dark enchantress, you don't mean the Queen Freya or Queen Ravan. Queen Freya and Queen Ravan are the only shadow powered in this world. Others too seek magic to feel their desires, my dark enchantress among them. Though most of these desires do not include claiming an entire kingdom. Yet my enchantress purposes were dark enough. Only after I accepted the shape of her power did I see her true intention to keep me forever under her control. Well, she failed then. You're not under her control now. I escaped her poisonous grasp, but it was near the thing. The enchantress later creatures weren't so lucky. She learned from her mistake with me, you see. She no longer relies on raw magic to control men, but binds them powered into masks they're compelled to wear, masks that match their animal forms. The enchanted last creatures became animals too? They did. George, my brother George, was the enchantress to make them. Not only George. Some of my brothers as well. Not some, Elizabeth. All. I have not learned all the forms they take. How do you know this? I've been tracking the enchanted creatures for some time. Do you know then how to save them? I dare not make a mistake I made with George again. You don't understand, the masks cannot be removed, but those who wear them, they cannot skip the enchantress' will. They must obey her commands, and when she dons her mask, she can see through their eyes as well. She controls them utterly. They cannot be saved. I don't believe that. No. You have a good heart, Elizabeth, but a good heart alone never saved anyone. This is your first real journey beyond your farmer's vision. You haven't seen things I have seen. You don't understand yet that sometimes there's nothing you can do. I'm traveling the wide world to stop to give up hope. I'm glad I stayed home. I'm going to save them, and not even you is going to stop me. Listen, Elizabeth. I'm not listening to you. Nay. Of course, we get more growls, but I'll listen to that. What do I want to do? We'll just... Yeah. So what do we got? We got attack, cripple 3. We'll do the cripple 3. Do the invigorate. I love that big stun. Kill off that one. I don't need to heal. I'll do it. There's only one enemy, so I'll hit that one for sure. I don't need to heal because after we fight we get healed all the way, so I don't really need to worry about healing if we're about to win the fight. And then I just healed because I wasn't thinking. There we go. So you see, I understand this world well enough, Put a sword through an enemy's heart. I never doubted your skill in combat. I notice you have no hesitation about using magic to make quick work of those creatures. Arming with a staff or magic is different than arming a man with, let alone controlling with every move they make with the mask they can never take off. Your brothers cannot even think of themselves without the enchantress thoughts moving their own. I don't wear masks, and even for me the enchantress is woven into my very being. I must fight to resist it. Your brothers don't have the option of fighting, and I only hope I can keep my own corruption at bay long enough to defeat her. After that, it doesn't matter what happens to me. Of course it matters. Only ask this of you. When the darkness is in me at the end, less overpowered the light, use your skill as a sword to put a swift end to me as you did to those wolves. I most certainly will not. There is no other way against such magic. I don't believe that either. Would you school me in the way of magic? You have so little experience with it. I may not know about magic, but I know there are many ways to fight off the dark, and not all of them end in death. The old stories all say so. My father told me those stories when I was young. My mother taught them to me in the years before she left. Story is a fairy tale, more like what you sort of fighting off the very dark. But it can be done by a strong soul or a pure heart or a true love's kiss. Or Marcus laughs. Oh, true love's kiss? You cannot be serious. Nope. Who knows about a true love's kiss might hold? Have you ever tried it? Nor would I, for yeah, I would. No, I'm not. She's not gonna get out. Nor would I require two things: magical kiss and true love. How could such a cynic be fighting in the world's own darkness, by knowing that no fairy tale will undo my fighting for me? I guess it became daytime while we were talking, because the light just shifted. Save your stories for the alehouse and the campfire that might be of use. We best keep walking. It's getting brighter. Yeah, it just got brighter like an instant. We must be near the edge of the forest. Going clothing, I'm glad we brought a few extra robes, though moving farther away from Queen Frey's armor doesn't seem to be helping with the temperature. I got simple robes. Marcus got some new armor, so let's see what that's like. Heal Atari all Forsaken. Sure, we'll try it. We always go back to the other ones. In a shop in the village of Kevin Crossing. This is the best price I can offer you. Said high value on journey bread and dried meat. I'm uneasy paying we have such a long journey ahead of us. Sorry, but with Queen Frey on the move, my deliveries grow less and less reliable. I can barely count on enough supplies to buy my own family. What do we do? Should we understand, or should we say that that's no excuse? Elizabeth, you can decide while I take a drink of water. Sorry, no excuse. You heard it here. It's always easy to cheat a pair of poor travelers. We're all just doing what we can to survive. You do the same in the dark times. Now get out of here. Spiders get your journey. Oh, we pissed them off. They're not scared of a few spiders. You should be. Travelers from the Devon talk about many-legged horrors as large as ponies. Ooh, spiders the size of ponies. Now that's disgusting. So you can wake a strong enough to hold a man and bend them that can steal their power from his limbs. Lol, problems of working and listening. The story doesn't. You're fine. It's all good. This was just a side story, a very short side story. Giant spiders. Do you take his tale seriously? I don't. You're the one that says believe in fairy tales. I don't know. Perhaps an unnatural spider shouldn't be any harder to believe in than an unnatural wolf. Unnatural is exactly the right word. It would take strong magic to create creatures such as this. You think the creatures were created rather than born? Transformed from what they were born to, perhaps. It's the very start of transformation my Dark Lady was fond of. We should head to Delman. Perhaps the village there can tell us more. I don't mind. It was just a small little side story. I don't care that much. What? No, I was trying to... Oh, well. I suppose it only lasts a few days after the devil and they'll offer us better prices. We're here to help. Margaret yelling cries for help in the distance. Hear that? It's coming from up ahead. Yes, let us climb the cliffs and get a better look. I see an outcrop not too far up. We climb up the outcrop. Are those Queen Freya's men down below? I've never seen them before. They look well armed. Aye, and the wagon they're guarding is no ordinary cargo. They are the wails of children within. Children stolen from their families by Queen Freya's own orders. Children? How could anyone do such a thing? They say that Queen Freya trains her mostly by raising them herself. Listen, the children grow louder. We have to help them. And add our corpses to those the Queen has already slain? Should we stand idly by if we can help? Well, I'm not about to let you fight Queen Freya and men alone. If you really want to render aid, I will accompany you. Elizabeth and Marcus swiftly follow a path above the outcrop. They come to a crossroads where the Freya's the wagons full of children approaching. There's a whole lot of just to it, but if we descend upon them, we'll be all into surprise. We can do no better than simply leaving a sword raised. If we cut the horses free, it will create a distraction. Yeah, we'll cut the horses free. You're right. If we cut the horses free, the men will be diverted to chase after them. Cut the horses free, the men driving the wagon leap down and attack it as two other soldiers run after the horses. There go the horses. They're happy enough to escape their masters. But they're not really so happy though. It wasn't like a story. I thought it prevented damage. Lucky slash. See, invigorate means he moves you up a little bit. Don't lower your sword yet. The many pursued have retrieved them and heading back this way. Ow, that does a lot of damage. Focus on that one guy. Or not. I have 1 HP left. Dang it. Good, I didn't want to waste that big attack on him. Attack all enemies for 3. There we go. And they're down. Crippled him. I wish there was like a glossary that would tell you like what crippled and like what everything actually does. Oh, cripple just okay, decreases end damage. Okay, cripple just makes them do less damage. I see. I see. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. We'll still win. So that way we fought 1 and 2 instead of 3 at the same time. Wasn't there another one? The girl walks up to the other with a knife in her hand. Nah, I took care of the last one. There's a mark of the look behind the girl, one afraid of him, dead on the ground, slipped by the girl's knife. Good job, girl. Behind him, the wagon had been kicked open, and several other children appear out cautiously, even as horses make their way back to the wagon. He didn't expect anyone to come out from inside the wagon. Thought he had us under control. He did. You have a fighter's heart. Yeah, and Queen Red can't have it. I'm going home. We all are. If you accompany us to Devon, and we'll find someone to see you safely on that journey. The girl grabs her knife in Elizabeth's direction. We can get ourselves home. We're not babies. Not anymore, after all you've been through, so even the road is a dangerous place. My brother and I can handle the horses. Those who can't fight will stay inside the wagon. We'll be okay. You insist on going alone, travel as fast as you can, and don't stop for anyone, do you understand? Of course not. Now we're glad for your help. If you keep nattering on at us, we won't make it back before dark. They help the girl and the brother up, close up the wagon, and watch the wagon pulls away. Wait me to send them out in the world alone, yet we could hardly force them to accompany us against their will. In truth, I was not much older than that girl, and my father began to teach me to fight. They are safer now than they would have been had we not come. Yes, we were right to help them. We were indeed. Now, we need to move quickly now. It'll be dark soon, and we'll have a long way to go before we reach Delvalan. I got an item that I don't know because I pressed X too fast. I got a flash stick. Marcus got a new weapon, looks like. Let's see what it's like. Oh, and he got an ability. Oh, we both have an ability. What is hand size? Ooh, that will do. Oh wait, I just undid everything I did. Oops. Oh well. I did Hardy first. Ooh, plus 7 points. We doing the rest of these. I want more hell, yeah. That's Hardy and then yeah. I don't know what I want to do. Speed is good. Wow, that's wow. I hope I get enough to be able to do it. It's hard to decide what I want and what I want. So they're all good. We'll do Hardy, and then I'll do Speed. We're gonna be fighting spiders soon, so might as well give them more damage for spiders. A fellow named Charles. Elizabeth is browsing shops in Callan Crossing when a man with a concerned look approaches her. You there. You look like a smart young lady. I could use some help. Are you going to try and sell me something? Nonsense. My name is Charles. I am in dire straits. Oh, Charles, what can I help you with? Earlier today, I was minding my own business, having a mug in the tavern, when a bunch of dwarves walked in. Dwarves, as you know, tend to be a noisy bunch, and these were not noisy, but smelly, too. Ew. They were causing a huge ruckus at the tavern and scaring everyone, but the keep was too scared to ask them to leave. Now, I've been visiting this settlement for years and know the help well. There's one girl who I kind of an eye on, but she seems to care more for the rugged type. I don't have time for this. Wait, I'll give you a reward if you help me. I'm listening, but get to the point. Anyway, I tried talking to the doors and they said they wouldn't leave unless I could answer their dumb riddle. And you can't solve it, can you? I can't go back until I have an answer. Let's hear it then. When you have 3, you have 3. When you have 2, you have 2. When you have 1, you have none. Yeah, choices. When you have choices is the best thing I would choose. It's choices. It was a riddle. When you have one choice, you don't get one choice at all. Let's go. It was a riddle. Because when you have 3 choices, you have 3 choices. When you have 2 choices, you do it. But when you have no choices, you technically have 1 choice to not say it. So, Dwayne was so impressed. Charlie run off, but Elizabeth couldn't say anything. Suddenly stopped to run back. Elizabeth is handling a crocked stick. Apology, my lady, as your reward as promised. I got 4 experience and a gnarled stick. And just what I'm supposed to do with this? I think it's a weapon for him. I think it's a weapon for Marcus, yeah. Attack, so I can either do the attack all enemies. Let's try the gnarled stick. Yep, it's the equipment for him. Attack 8 and attack 6 and heal 3. Ooh, yes please. I like attacking and getting healed back. That's yes please. A sticky situation. It's pretty late. Let's hope there's still room at the inn. This place looks terrible. Why would you want to stay here? There's spiderwebs everywhere. Yeah, that we have coin enough to afford, otherwise it'll be a long, cold night. Help! What's that? The woman rushed down the alley and following the voice. Oh, the kid's being wrapped up in the cocoon with a spider. Uh-oh. Please help me. The monster spider has stuck me in the web. Gotta fight spiders. But I gave him an ability that makes him do plus more. Yeah, he does more damage to spiders. So he does 10 damage. Don't need to heal because we're just gonna kill you. Yeah, we killed the spider. Big spider. Thank you, I thought I was a goner. Here, you're hurt, let me help you. Marcus touches the boy's arm. Marcus' hands glow with golden light. Whoa, magic, do that again. Don't be so eager for magic, boy, you don't know where it can lead. So, like how you was spun with the help of magic too, no doubt. But what were you doing alone? You're old enough to know better. That's what my dad says. You won't tell him I got stuck, will you? He'll be so mad. I was hunting a rabbit and into the sunset. I've gotten the rabbit too, if not for the web. I'm good with the sling. Timothy! Please don't tell my dad. There you are, Timothy. I've been looking for you. Where have you been? Upbeat. Oh, by the way, it was only helping us. We stumbled right and dinosaur. It was not for Timmy's warning. He would save us from a sticky mess. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad you finally learned caution, Timothy. Come on, strangers. I'll show you the way in. When we're dinner tonight, you'll be clearly been traveling for some time. Elizabeth and Marcus follow the incubator back to the establishment. The spiders always spin their webs at night. They hate the light, and besides, in the dark the webs are harder to see. If we don't find the webs in time, the results are pretty. Well, it happens. When we get stuck in the web, and at night we don't find them. By morning, only the bones remain. Grown men and women have died since the spiders came out. That sucks. How long ago did they come? It's been more than a year now. Wow. Spiders got bigger over time too. First they were only as large as a cat. That was bad enough, but now they're bigger than hunting dogs. Doesn't matter how many we try, but there's always more. Surely no one sleeps well here anymore, and we all know the children. Why don't you just leave the town? Children are safe in their beds. I set a guard in the door if I could. But the spiders. Yeah, the spider. We think they come down to the cavern to the cliffs. Then it's to the cavern that our path lies. You cannot fight. You mean to fight the spiders on their own ground? Yes, and to defeat them there as well. I don't envy you on the journey, but entirely town would be grateful should you succeed. Rest here tonight, and I'll see that you have food and towels for you come in the morning. I fear we cannot pay you too much. No, indeed. If you defeat the spiders, you'll be doing us a huge favor. Let me know if there are gears you need. I'll find those who can provide it. Travel well and fight bravely. I got some more leather armor. I thought I already had leather armor equipped. I thought I already had leather armor. Oh, worn leather armor. Oh, this is better armor. So we got better armor. It's small, medium, large. Small, medium, large. Small, medium, large. Anyway, enough of that. Scouting party. I always do the side quest first, so. While on our road, a little spots a group of soldiers stand in the distance reading a map. Trainland, they pointed a very location on the map, talking about how many children live in each village. So like the scouting possibly the kidnapped children for the Queen's army. I must stop them. They cannot have time to charge in. What, you two, what? Small, medium, large, or what? Oh yeah, side quests I always first. Always do side quests first. Oh, +4, yes please. Ow. Oh, +7, please. We'll do this through the stun's good. We'll do the stun, the blinding flash. I don't need to heal right now. Got one down, one more to go. I whack you with my stick. Ooh, that drain bolt. Oh yeah, this is the attack and then heal. 6 damage and heal. I mean, it's only 3, but still something. Cripple decreases their output damage. I don't really need it, but I'll do the heal. And yeah, electric slash. Urgh. Well, the Soda won't be kidnapping more young ones for their Dark Queen. I got a smoke bomb. I wonder what that does. It's an accessory, so let's see what that does. What's the smoke bomb do? Oh, yes, please. Multi-legged menace. Let me just double check one thing. With him, yep, insight for spiders. So he does more damage to spiders, but for her, I want to see something. Worse. I don't know. I think beasts mean more. Beasts mean more of like wolves and such. I think. Could do hardy. Actually, we're gonna do that. Actually, we're gonna just do all into hardy first, and then we'll go into. We'll do defense first, and then we'll go into other stuff. That's what we'll do. We'll do all her defense first, and then we'll go into more attack. Elizabeth glanced down on her medallion. It had been glowing since we entered the cavern. Perhaps it's the only clue I'll find, but some of my brothers here as well. Perhaps it seems your medallion glows in front of all enchanted creatures, including you. When you were a raven, I should have realized that sooner. But look, the medallion is brighter when we go this way. It's best guide we have in a dark place. Careful, there's a web ahead. I'll cut it down. Stay back. And there are webs owner to the angers for discerning their home. Yep, more spiders to fight. Well, that was fun. So his damage per spider means he does 2 damage plus 2 to all spiders. We'll attack you because I want to kill the one that has less health first. That's random, but whatever. So have people heard how Ubisoft just dropped the ball on all their video games? They canceled the Prince of Persia remake. They canceled like 6 other games. I think Ubisoft might be going for like it might be going down the dumps. Yeah, they canceled the Prince of Persia remake, and I heard they canceled like 6 other games, and like whoever's in charge of that studio is not doing a good job at all. They were one of my favorite companies back when the original Assassin's Creed. I mean, I liked some of the open world games, but I prefer the first 3 Assassin's Creeds to anything that they made now. But it's just like why can't they, like, they're going to like open world and live service games is what I heard, is what I read, is what they're gonna be doing. Like people, like gamers, we don't want that, but they won't listen to the consumer because the consumer's stupid apparently. So it wasn't just spiders' size that made it unnatural. There was evil intent in its very movement. The passage was twisted. Look out! More spiders up ahead. Yeah, it's bad news for Ubisoft. That's for sure. Triple. I got one down, two more to go. Not gonna surge. I love the lucky slash is so good, and we're getting it. We're getting it so many times. I love that we're getting it so many times. I like that we're getting it because it's so nice. It does damage and increases our next turn. I don't need to heal because we get automatically healed as soon as we beat it. You're always healed in between all the fights, so. Oh no. What? Let us down a dead end. I can't tell how close I am to the enchanted tree, but now how to navigate these caverns to get to them. My ability could be right on the other side of the stone wall for all the good it would do us. The Morsaires behind us, they're bringing their friends. So we cannot defeat them all. There's no way but to fight them. Is there any magic that can help us? I'm not sure that that's a good idea. His hands well like the sunshine. Just like that. Let's deal with the others and talk about it. I mean, you got magic, why not use it? Oh, I did a surge. So, there's no magic that cannot be turned to evil purposes. Evil purposes, you cannot be serious. What would have been trouble if you had gotten that first fight out of the way? The win is only accelerated every time I use my power to kill. The temptation to continue will grow. The victory for the enchanted is not for us, but tell me which way now for Elizabeth. One of this is a dead end to start. We best start walking and doubt we would see less of these spiders. And 5 experience. We need 2 more experience to level up. So. Twisting paths. Little Marias use them down to guide them in the cavern. Twisted paths to deny a direct path. If only my medallion could cut through the rock, we could go straight to my brother's, even if it meant my brother's light is leading us to. Have your magic from melting that stone. Have you magic from melting stone that you hid from me too? I do not. Well, then I muddle through then. We'll take a step and hear a rumble above her. Oh no. Those are the legend, but separate her from Marcus. Yeah, I thought so. Either way. Marcus, are you alright? Yes, how about you? I am, but looks like I'll have to deal with this spider. Hang in there, I'll work on moving this rock. Guess we could have gone to the right with him, and maybe we wouldn't have gotten. I don't know. Wouldn't have gotten separated. Oh, I don't want to heal. Whatever, we'll heal. Heal 2. And that means I go again before you. Oh, but I can't. So let's just heal. Oh, so he joined the party. That was close. Indeed, is this the adventure you sought? Elizabeth in the pink. She's drawn to a shiny object protruding from where the boulder fell. Weapon left behind by an adventure, no doubt. Now I feel like I am on an epic adventure. Marcus shakes his hand, but with a hint of a smile. I got a glow. I got one experience. Oh, we needed 2. We need 1 more experience to level up. My dying brains, we must be going in the right direction. We haven't seen a spider in a while either. You had to go and say it. A monster spider approaches. Actually, before we do that, I can go in here and I can see this new sword. Glowing sword. Ooh, regeneration. Yes, please. Can it tell me what regeneration does? Monster spider approaches. My medallion is burning. This has to be one of my brothers. Don't hurt him. We can't not fight him. He's a giant spider that wants to kill us. So no, we have to. I'm not like extra lives as many attempts to take it to the others. We have to fight. We gotta survive. Oh, and now it's gotta survive for 4 rounds. Prevents damage, so let's do that. Stun you. Do this and heal 3. Attack of 12. Ooh, wow, that's hard. I survived the 4 turns. It's me, your sister lives. I won't hurt you. Which brother are you? Thomas, Jonathan, Michael? Please, I know you're in there. The slowly it appears to be studying her. Suddenly, by lunging toward Marcus intercepts the spider and is bitten. The spider skitters down side to Marcus. Some of them falls to the ground. Marcus! This is why you don't talk to spiders, moron. Marcus! I need to go after my mother, but I can't leave Marcus here. He's still breathing, but for how long? The spider bit, no orderly poison. Must have been only 1 dose. I would be lying beside Marcus now. My brother will have to wait. I need to go help Marcus. I only hope there's no time. He's so light as a bird. I never thought Marcus was fragile before. Makes way through the caves for a way out. There is an exit. Hopefully I can find a village and heal and keep breathing. You, Sir Raven, just keep breathing. Got 86. Now we're level 5. Out of the caverns. The exit led me right out into another, but this bright wood is nothing like the other forest. The trees seem to shine with their own light, even as the sun glows low. Yes, it's a village, not a forest indeed. I see no road that might lead me out. Just a faint track that leads deeper into the woods. Perhaps these 2 travelers can help me. Well, this is our lucky day. We'll fill our purses, and here's a sorry lass whose purse needs emptying. Put the dead bird now and hand over your coins, girl. Try to reason with the dwarves. He's not dead, please. I mean you no harm. I precious little coin to give you. But I'll give you all if you lead me to a healer. Hand over the coin and find a healer for yourself. Healer isn't for me, it's for the raven. She looks to be in a sorrier shape than we, Deck, all banged up and close to the dying bird. What's the honor in attacking the defenseless? Since when did we care about honor? As the two band or more dwarves approach the group. Decker has back out the ball that he has cleared this road and looking for a fight. There's no need to create one. Aw, Murray, you always ruin our fun. Perhaps you'll find it better means of entertainment. Here, let me get a closer look. The feel of magic about you and about the bird as well. Yes, I send you two are fighters against the dark. But look, there isn't such no ordinary wound. I sense that too. Come, let me show you the way to our village. No village healer can heal this hurt. There's no hope. Hope? Why you look on the very place of why you look on the very face of hope? God, can't you see it? There's only that my friend is dying and that I would save him if I can. He's at the very edge of the sanctum, and there's hope for your friend. It lies at the heart of the bright forest. Follow the path, seek the fairy folk. Perhaps they will help you where men cannot. The only light won't lead you astray. Some say the bright as the sun's own light. The fairies are real then? I see they saw the fairies the right way. Of course they are. Well, fairy, i.e. they have heard their voices through it and they've seen them. Yet be warned, only the purest of souls can find the fairies, and only those free of greed can receive their gifts. Should you meet the fae, be careful not to only take what you need from them. And if you ever met a fairy, Murray, not everything we believe can be seen. Come, leave these two enlightened persons of those with darker souls. I care less about the darkness of people's souls, the more the weight of their coins. But they'll be clear coin for us. Would be best on our way. And with that, the dwarves leave Elizabeth. Could Murray be right? Could be healing magic in the forest? If the dwarves truly seek a village, seeking will do a little good. Even if I could, I find one with no road to follow. Seeking the fairies is a slim hope, but it's the only hope I have left. It's deeper into the forest I go. Got an iron bangle. What does that do? Surge and stun. Oh, wow. Let's try it. Let's try that. The surge and the bangle. I wish there was a better healing one I could equip. I have the buff. No. Nope. The cloth band. What about the potion? Nope. Seeking the fairies. The forest is so peaceful here. Something on YouTube, it's hard to see the birds. The forest is so peaceful here. They could lie down and sleep for an age, but our journey is far from through. With the fairies in this enchanted forest, I must find them and quickly. How do one find a fairy? Oh, they spelled fairy wrong. A faint flicker. Fairy singular is IE, it's not Y. A faint light flickers in the distance. Wait, was that a light? It's gone now, but I know I saw it. The light flickers again. Are they fairy lights, perhaps? IES is how you do it up for plural, but D&D was the first version. What are the first people who spelled fairy with the IE and not the singular with the IE and not a Y? Fairy lights is the talk of such in the old stories. Well, probably Grim did it before then. The story is following the fairies is always a cliche thing, yet what choice do I have? Elizabeth head towards the lights. They lead her to the entrance of the hedge maze. Elizabeth finds at the beginning of the hedge maze there's two lights. There are 2 points, or 2 lights, one in each path. The left one flickers, the right one flickers 3 times. Once and 3 times. And I did the one that did 1 light. Which one was that? We're gonna go left first. Because that was 1 shine. Light, flicker, so left is again, go left. So we want to go right this time. Oh, never mind, I guess I was wrong. We'll go right first. Nope, I was right, so it is left. And then left, and then left again, I guess. Nope. So left first. So we go left first. No, it changed. Okay. We'll go right. Wait, what? I'm confused. Left one, so I want to go left. But, huh? I'm gonna go left. Either way, I go back to the beginning. I can't go forward. Go right. Tell me back to this one. I can't get forward at all. Can I leave? Can I leave the area, or can I not choose? Because if I go left, it goes back to the beginning, and then I'm gonna say it glitched. I'm gonna reload. Because both are leading me to the beginning. I don't know if it glitched, but we're gonna say it did. Continue. Go left. Okay. Okay, now we go left. That works. So going left works. So the left one figures twice. So let's try going right. Go left. Okay. I want to go through it. Investigate the head. Elizabeth touches the head with her free hand. The branches magically part, giving way to a narrow path. Well, that was unexpected. Elizabeth halfway through the wall when it blocks her way. This time it appears it's not Marcus. appears to not want to let Marcus through. Now the hedge is blocking us again. Does it not want me to get through alone? I'll have to leave Marcus when he can't defend himself, but I have no choice. Elizabeth places Marcus down by the hedge. I'll be back, Marcus, hang on. Without Marcus with her, the hedge opens wide for Elizabeth as she steps through it. Diane stops glowing. Looks like the clearing ahead, but where are the fairies? There's a scent of frost and decay that does not belong in this enchanted place. Elizabeth moves deeper into the glade. She sees a frozen pool reflecting a field of flowers. Something's not right. The flowers are rimmed with ice. It's not winter. The pool's frozen through. Elizabeth looks into the frozen pool and sees a series of images reflecting on its surface. An ice castle, a winding star, a fairy trembling on a high shelf, an iron collar around its neck. Each image is dissolved and turned, and then the ice castle reappears and remains visible. Someone has captured a fairy. Who would do such a thing? The ice castle looks just sort of place Queen Freya would live. If so, it's not only children she's taken to stealing. You need to help the poor creature for its sake and Marcus. But how? If this is Queen Freya cause of the last part of the north, and if it's not, I have no time to even a shorter journey. Best take a closer look at this fool. In the story, there's something. In stories, there's sometimes magic in fairy pools. Could I use magic to call the fairy back to its home? Elizabeth touches the frozen pool. Her hand passes straight through the ice. She draws it out again with a gasp. My hand is not wet. It's not even cold. Elizabeth places her hand through the pool again. Makes no sense, but I feel open air on the other side. More than ice. I can't call the fairy to me, but perhaps I can go through the pool and rescue it instead. There's no way to find out, but I'll try and. Elizabeth takes a deep breath and prepares to step into a frozen pool. Elizabeth steps into the pool and finds herself emerged in another frozen pool. The pool is a large, cold room whose walls are coated with ice. No one seems to be here, but I'm sure that won't last. I best move quickly. I'll head for that hallway and hope I can find the winding stairs I saw. Elizabeth starts across the room, her breath of frost in the air. The frosty air coalesces in front of her. It's a little sprite. All I can do is heal. Oh well. Where are all my attacks? Do I not have any more? There we go. There are my attacks. I'm gonna dive too much healing. think I have too much healing. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna do something else with this. Alright. We'll see if that's too much. Oh boy, I'm being connecting back to my own chat. That wasn't fast, that was more dangerous than I know. Welcome back to the chat, thank you. Thank you, Twitch. I'll be fast because those can only be the only ones here. One of Freyr's soldiers blocking the path. Dang it, of course they. I have to find the stairs. Those fugitive pathway stairs down it, but eventually release. Yeah. That wasn't right. Let's try this one. Elizabeth continues to search the passageway, eventually finding the area similar to the image you saw in the pool. These are the stairs. On last up I go. Elizabeth ascends the stairs and begins to search the rooms above. She continues and encounters more resistance. Gosh, yes, heal a lot. Stop with the healing. That's just mean. Finally. There we go. back on energy drink 2 and held on. Aw. Oh, cute Oliver. None of my cats ever want me to pick them up. He's a good boy. Sounds like you. Yeah, it was just these enemies just heal a lot. But yeah, we finally got more attacks than our own healing. But yeah, we finally won. Elizabeth able to leave one of the rooms when a chest catches her eye, and inside she finds a black pearl. Feels like a powerful artifact, and nothing else. It means one less tool for Freya to use against her enemies. Got a black pearl. Let's see what that does. Ooh, that's fun. It's more for him, but I'll still look a bit for her for right now. Elizabeth moved in the next room. She appeared on the corner and sees a group of soldiers. That's a cool attack. I like that. I get 2 every health. Oh, because of the black pearl, it heals me every 2. It heals me 2 every turn. That was fun. Elizabeth enters along a fairy in a corner and a collar around its neck. Don't be afraid, I'm here to help, or is it the collar that you fear? I'm told fairies don't like iron or anything else crafted by men. Let me see if I can remove this one. It's smooth all around. It doesn't need to have a beginning or end, surely. It looks like some magic to craft such a thing. So I don't know how to remove the collar. We need to get out before more reinforcements, but I hope you don't mind being picked up. Elizabeth gently picks up the fairy. The fairy is limp as though it has no strength. Elizabeth has picked down the stairs towards the ice pool. Ice flutes float towards Elizabeth, coming off from the pool. Got to fight one more battle and then we're out of here. Well, we're making progress, so yeah, I would call that winning. These wisps heal so much, though it's annoying. They always heal so much. Oh yeah, they're back at full health. If I get another attack, I should be able to. Yes, attack me, don't heal, just attack me. Good, good, good. Well, if they attack me, then they can't heal, so then I can attack them. Actually, we will heal up. Not like we needed to, but whatever. Still have a bunch of health left, so I didn't have to heal, but whatever. Actually, we're gonna surge. Now we'll do more damage when we do get attack cards. There we go. Even with that heal, if I have a good attack, I can still get it. 8+4, yep. Well, actually, this worked too. Here's the pool. We're almost home now, fairy. Religious stepped through the ice castle frozen pool and emerged from the pool in the fairy glade. Before Elizabeth can help the fairy with the collar, it dissolved into magic dust. The fairy leaps joyfully out of Elizabeth's arm, the ice melts and breeze ripples across the surface of the water. Sunlight shined off the droplets of melting ice in the field of flowers. More fairies appear all around Elizabeth, the first fairy, silent watching them. There's so many of you now. You're only willing to come out once your friend was safe. Was that it? Hunting one of you surely hurts you all. It's the same with my family, yet everything has changed now. The air smells so clean, newborn, that's the best word I know for it. The fairy cups its hand over the pool. You want me to drink? Elizabeth drinks in the pool. I never tasted anything like this. This is I'm drinking liquid light. You're so much stronger now and more awake. I slept the night and away on a feather bed. If anything, this can heal Marcus. The one pool here, I'll take some in my water. Take only what is needed. I'll take only what I need, but not to be greedy when I accept gifts from the fairies. Because the dwarves told us not to take anything more than we needed. Fairy disappears beside the pool and reappears in the field of flowers. The ice is completely melted out. The fairy picks a bouquet of flowers opposite to Elizabeth. That for me? Look at the fairy giggles and disappear. The other fairies disappear as well. Elizabeth brings the flowers to her face and breathes in the scent. The scent is as refreshing to my spirit as the pool is to my body. Now I need to get back, but Marcus, I was not too late to save him. Elizabeth goes back through the hedge and returns to the raven's side. Her medallion glows once more. He's still breathing. That means it's not too late, I hope. Elizabeth pours the healing draught down the raven's throat. Slowly, I'd best avoid the sharp beak. The raven opened his eyes, standing and stretching his wings. You're awake, you're alive. But you still seem distressed. What is it? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you turn back into human? Speak to me. Oh, you can't turn into a human? You're stuck as a raven? I don't know what to do, unless maybe the fairies knew what you need. Maybe that's why they gave me the flowers. Let's hold the flower to the raven's beak. I hope these will make you feel much like yourself as they did me. Oops. I skipped that. I had the strangest dream. What sort of dream? A dream where you carry me to the sanctuary itself in search of healing. Do you always dream true? Marcus looks around. How is this possible? Surely the sanctuary would never let one as darkened by the enchantress and magic as I enter in. Perhaps it is as I say, you are not as corrupt as you fear. I'm not going to kiss Marcus. No. You think too well of people. We're not kissing Marcus. Marcus does not deserve to be kissed. My enemy is my friend. I don't know, I just don't feel like there's an attraction there. They're just like, why would you do it? You're just traveling companions. They haven't really like had a heart to heart. They haven't really like there's been no moment that they share like, oh, she's fallen for him or whatever. But I don't know why they keep pushing it on her to do. It's like, no. Elizabeth and Marcus are traveling through a wooded area when they hear snarling around them. They come upon a wolf trapped in a mass of writhing vines. The wolf has gone itself into quite a tangle. I know too well what it's like when the very plants turn against you. We'd best help that poor creature out. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but where's Marcus? Why isn't he a part of this? Oh well. Apparently Marcus didn't join my party back yet. I think we'll be fine without him, but it's weird. Maybe I should have done, oh well. When the wolf is free, it stalks forward. I won't. I'll not hurt you if you don't hurt me. Wolf growls. Wolf stops and growls. Let's wait and see what the wolf does. Wait and see. We can stay only to kill him ourselves. Wolf steps back as if uncertain, then whines, turns, and flees. No illusion that wolf won't attack other creatures in the future. Even so, I'll not harm those who don't harm me. I got some better robes for experience. I'm not just gonna. Oh yeah, he hasn't joined the party back yet, so yeah. Elizabeth and Marcus return to the Howling Caves. They make their way back to the tunnel, guided by the glowing of Elizabeth's medallion. I want to kill another one on my village, but I won't let him hurt you again. You have my word. But were my life alone at stake, I wouldn't let you worry about that at all. But the spiders have more lives than mine, and they will continue to do so as long as their leader lives. As if your life isn't reason enough to worry. What else have I been doing but worrying about you the past day? Still, I wish I could find another way. Perhaps I can. The flowers return to you, true form. Maybe they can do the same for my brother. And then what? The man behind the monster is no less corrupted than the monster himself. You don't know that. You don't know my brother. I know him. I don't know it. I understand the enchanted creatures in ways you cannot. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Here's the final tunnel that leads to his lair. The spider no doubt fled into his lair to lick his wounds. My medallion is growing hot. My brother can't be far gone. Listen, walking at the end of the tunnel. A spider web blocks the entrance to a cave. Is Marcus going to join my party back again or not? Because I'm confused why he hasn't joined my actual party back. Why isn't Marcus in my party though? We're gonna lose, because why isn't Marcus in my party? But why isn't Marcus in my party? Game, did you mess up again? Because Marcus should be in my party. Exactly, because game is mean. He's still not in my party. I'm confused. I already read all that, I'm not reading it again. Why isn't he in my party? game is very mean. Lord, so much damage. I have no idea how to and I'm gonna die. I'm going to die, and there's nothing I can do about it. But why aren't you in the party, Marcus? I don't understand this. I just don't get it. What's this for? I don't understand why. And dead. Again. It's like, do I even get to go at all? No. I just don't understand how I can beat this. And I'm gonna die again. Why isn't he in my party? I just don't understand why this is. And I'm gonna die. Welcome in Prestige. We're gonna, well, I don't know why this character's not in my party right now, because I have to play these 3 players and I don't understand why I have to do it all by myself. I'm very confused. Because Marcus should be in my party and for some reason he's not in my party. Because I just saved him, but he's like, nah, I'm not gonna join your party. You're gonna have to fight these guys by yourself. Just so annoying. Then you get the big one gets to go again. I just don't understand this at all. Because it just doesn't make sense. Why is he not in my party? Why can't I get out of here? Why can't you join my party? I did, but it loads me right here, so... When I quit, it loads me right here where I have to do this talking again. just don't understand it. And I'm gonna die. I don't understand why Marcus didn't join my party. In someone else's game, they joined him. He's supposed to be in this fight. Somebody else has him in this fight. But for some reason, my game's like, nope, you're not gonna have him in this fight. So I might have to do a new game because this isn't working at all. So annoying. Or I'm gonna have to reset the system, see if that'll do anything. If not, I'm gonna have to call it quits and I'm gonna have to replay the game by myself up to this point. Because Marcus should be my party, but I'm restarting my system, which is why we're on a break. I don't know what's wrong with this game, but it should have Marcus in my party. I have no idea if this will fix anything. Oh. What? Hold up. Oh, I have to deactivate and reactivate it. 1 second. Nope, it's not in my party. Nope, the game glitched and I can't do this without him. Which means I can either restart the game on stream or I can end it and I can get to it off stream. Those are our two options right now. Well, I just don't know if I can beat this is all. Well, I know I can't beat it, so. I don't want to take a break. I wanted to play this all day, but really I can't because the game decided it wanted to glitch. Abandon and leave. Let's say I abandon it and go back. He's still not in my party though. Still not in my party. So we have two options. I can either stop playing or I can restart on stream. I don't mind either one. Yes, the game messed up and I don't have my party. I know Prestige you just joined, but I mean I don't mind restarting. It's only 3. I didn't know this game would glitch so badly. Oh, we're gonna do a new game then.
Once upon a time, on a farm deep in the realm of Vardhelm, a young woman lived with her father and 4 older brothers. Her father taught the brothers to plow and to sow, but one by one the brothers grew restless and
Because
left
that's
him,
just annoying.
seeking greater adventures and following rumors of treasure. As Queen Freya's army crept closer to Vardhelm, the young woman said to her father, "Do not teach me to plow and sow like the others. Teach me to wield a sword and block a blow and use my enemy's strength against him." So her father took out the armor and sword he'd set aside long ago, and he taught his daughter. He knew she would need to defend herself, living in such perilous times. Only when the young woman's father died did she set off on a journey of her own to learn what had become of her missing brothers. When others urged her to stay and help defend Vardhelm, she told them the truth, that she hated unfinished stories, and that before she joined that new battle, she needed to find out where her brothers' tales and her own tale ended first.
Let's try this. That was weird. Well then, the local shop. It's been a while since I saw you here last. I've been busy caring for my father. Of course, I'm sorry to learn of his death. I will miss him much, but I will do my honor that has taught me. Good man, we can know how to lose, but in those troubled times, rest up to the mercy. You learned that Queen Freya means to take Valdhelm. I do not look forward to the battle. They say there's no stopping her. Perhaps that's not my concern. I must go on a journey. These are perilous times. Before I lost my father, I've lost my 4 brothers in the past. Find them if I can. Well, not. We're waiting in Valdhelm must save us, and that danger finds us whether we will it or not. What can I give you today? Need a rain cloak and rations and a flint and fire. My journey begins in the forest at the southeast. Excuse me, at least one of my brothers hinted he was headed that way. The forest was a dark place during the late Queen Sun. Says the darkness still lingers. What did it say exactly? Whispers that Queen Ravena has not been dead long enough for the land to fully heal. They say dark creatures linger there, still eager to trap unwary souls. You think for safety, you must go hire someone to go with you. Someone you recommend. He turns to shop. You want to join him. My cousin Simeon, supplies and safe return. Gather items. Well, I'll pay you later to have now on that's fair. I'll gather my things. Items travel safely, Elizabeth. You don't ask for safety, only chance to find my brothers. Perhaps I'll last to have some adventure of my own. So annoying. Early is this way. Where are we gonna go? The Romans. I seek the heart of the forest. I know that you can't mean to go there. They say the trees of the forest can swallow a man whole. During Queen Revenant's reign, perhaps, but those days are far behind. You are not afraid, are you? I do not fear any man or beast, but I'm no fool. I can't spend those coins you promised me if I'm dead. Truly, there's no fear. I'm no coward, but I returned. They went looking, and they found themselves going. Courage was enough to save them from that fate. Sorry for your friend. Have no. He would. He could as easily have died in his bed. Our paths lies in the forest. I'll wager. I'll take my wager to be on my way. I'm hardly going to pay you if you turn aside the first in danger. My friend was Arnold Man. For all the good it did him, I suffered from none of his scruples. Maybe the coin or with your own life's blood. Alright. The bird comes out. Simon Phelps. We have our first battle. It's going to teach us how to fight. We already know how to fight. Yeah, I don't think the decision really matter. Yeah, it's true. Got some worn boots. Well, the shopkeeper won't be pleased when he learns I killed his cousin. Raven lands on her brains and stares down at Elizabeth. Are you judging me? I had no choice. No, thank you for your. You judging me? I had no choice. Raven takes away. What a curious spirit. Elizabeth's medallion goes out. Why did my medallion start glowing? I've never done that before. Sunset, forest, almost without light. I might as well take Simon's spare sword with me. It might come in handy. Got a short sword. I don't need upstairs for one turn. Oh, we'll keep that. My village in this forest likely the date where the forest meets the north from Bardhelm. Wolf Hollow pierces the forest as the medallion glows. Once again, a wolf steps out into the shadows. Well, it's not the trees that are looking to attack me, but more ordinary threat one might find in any wood. Rock. Tail is distracting it. So they have a warrior's heart, but there's a sword that makes such a work of that creature. Stay safe, Sir Raven. And did. That's twice you help me now. You are more useful than 10 sharkies. Pity you can't tend the wounds for me as well. Croc. I don't know. Unless you like to fetch me a healer. I didn't think so, but don't worry, me. I'll find some place to rest. But anyway, hello, Prestige. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Everyone plays off phase. No, twice medallion glow in the presence of danger. But you're not. Waste the worry. I must find shelter for the night. Defer. Didn't mean to ignore you when you came in. A clue. For some reason, she cautiously peeks inside. I think this gate has been used by others in the past. I'm glad there's wood here. There's no shape together. So that shelf and that strap of cloth. Let me buy my wounds without sacrificing my blanket. This road starts a fire in the cave. Shadows stand on the walls around here. There's a figure of the scraps of cloth. There's a letter G embroidered on it. Dun dun dun. I know this cloth is part of my brother George's cloak. Did you seek shelter here too? George was not a part of the cloak so lightly. I fear something terrible happened. Anxious to get them rest, you can look for a brother in the morning. Elizabeth lays down to sleep on the cave floor by the fire. Firelight glows, danger, quick. Yeah. He touches his hand. Elizabeth touches her wounds. His hands glow with a faint light. Elizabeth wakes feeling refreshed. What a strange dream I had. Wounds, how healed is that possible? We leveled up and we got George's cloak. Always, I want more health. And I'll keep what I have. A faded meeting. Alright, this won't go away till I actually choose it. Poor Prince, I'm too weak to see them last night. I truly did come rest in that cave. Perhaps this will lead me to him. I feel so much better this morning. I'm ready for anything now. There's power in that dream, power I do not yet understand. What's that? Who's there? Yeah, I don't think the noise. They're just for like with the text. I don't think they're really for any actual gameplay. I think it's a set story. Oh yeah, I'll choose the other one for a few of them. Two more wolves behind some vines. They were just swimming in real danger. Behind the wolves, a stranger appears. Behind the wolves, a stranger appears. I'm pressing X. What is going on with this game right now? Why is this game glitching so badly? Real danger. Stranger appears. But you're save introductions for later. This is what should have happened when the other things. The spiders, you should have joined my party. Bye bye, wolf. We're out of danger. Look out for those vines. We're out of danger. Look out for those vines. The vines that are now snakes. You're a dream after all. She thanks for your help. Means in distress. Thank you for saving me. Hardly helped anyone get through your quiet capable thing yourself. I merely showing the battle. I'm grateful just the same you healed my wounds last night too, didn't you? And so your dreaming or waking begins. My name is Marcus. It's a pleasure to fight by your side. My name is Liz. How did you know where to find me last night? Marcus focused the dead mind with his staff. These are no natural plants. Why would these cause the attack? They're corrupted by their own fears and desires. What desires can a vine have? Everything that lives desires something. The corruption is often not far behind. Come, let us leave this place. The roots of the forest are deeply intertwined, in which you should learn of the destruction here. I don't recall inviting you to join me. I think we obviously fight well together. Last night I hired a company to betray me at the forest's edge. He was a coward, and you see, I already entered the forest and won't be betrayed on account of that. I asked no pay and said just look out for one another. Grace offering a convenient one. If you're not looking for pay, what are you looking for? Confront and destroy the share of my own darkness. Let us last. That's not an unusual reaction. That's not the usual reaction to such a quest. You're serious, aren't you? As serious as I've been in my life. We can handle anything walls, but darkness is not a thing we can defeat by sword or staff. True enough, you cannot be sad with those who draw on the darkness. Well, I don't know about fighting darkness, but at least one of my brothers has entered this forest. That's what you seek in the forest too, or perhaps our paths are aligned for one. You get the point. What the hell is game? Why are you messing up? What the hell, game? I may not be able to play this game, it's so buggy. Maybe it wasn't my PS4 that was the issue. Maybe it was the game that was the issue. We don't know. Because I can't even edit his stuff. I can't even edit his stuff. Like, I can't see his weapons or his deck or... I can't do anything. Maybe I can't yet. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I won't leave them stories unfinished. What about you? Sorry, what are you doing? Anything you didn't have brother to save? Trying to defend our queen, I suppose, that I grew up in the world. What beast tries to warn me of danger that I didn't think they warned me about the vines? Well, Prince, I've put my brothers in great damage. Proud of these flat stones, a man will leave no prince if he continued over them. Follow the stones. Children this way will be able to catch him up if the wolves found him likely behind. No, he's gone out. Perhaps this way means it's safe, but the wolves will continue. What was that? I didn't. I guess. Well, last time. I guess not all games are made to be played. Sadly, because I like the art a lot. I like the battles a lot. But if the game just seems broken, then I can't really play it. Because right now I can't even equip him with stuff. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, wrong button. Cause yeah, I can't equip anything on him. Maybe, well, he already, I don't understand. Maybe it told me we need to return back. Oh, we died long ago. I was but a babe, I don't remember it all. My mother told me her name do. Perhaps medallion was meant to keep the family together, though she ought never to have gone away. Magic is a fancy thing, I would think it's against intentions. Nor would I look to your own path, hold fast to your sword, and it will not betray you. Do you hesitate if I have magic? Killing the magic is nothing to be proud of. I'm sure you look over there, another walks this path. We talk to the dwarf, young man, blah blah. So, brother, we seek, yes, I'll leave the reddened cheeks now that you answered my question. If I had to guess, I thought you should have only just begun. Everyone else passed this way. I can't even equip him like he already has. Like, I can't do anything with this. So, no one can do my brothers. We might have to take a loss for this one, because I guess I just... We'll try once more to reload the game. So I guess it wasn't my PlayStation, it was this game that was crashing. Which makes a bit more sense. Because I only played on my PS4, and when I played on my PS4 it would crash a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna say we can't play this, sadly. It glitched too many times, in too many rows. I agree. So we can either switch to Howl, which is the other game I was gonna stream. Well, thank you for that follow, as we are struggling to get a game to work. Showstopper. So do we want to switch to Howl, or do we want to call it good for today and start Howl tomorrow? My stream is going fine. The game I'm playing is broken, so we have to switch games. But I'm having a great day. Welcome on in, Showstopper. So, but do we want to end here for the day, or do we want to start Howl, which is the other game I was gonna play? I'll show it to you guys. Where are you? What trailer? What trailer? No, no, not the trailer. I mean, I can show you the trailer if you want, but I can show you the trailer if you want for Howl. If there is one, actually. It looked really cute.
When the howl came, we were not prepared.
It's a puzzle. It's more of a puzzly game.
Who defies the call. She seeks her lost brother.
It's like you gotta avoid them.
But she knows their ways.
she reads the future. Walking the
But yeah, Showstopper, thank you for that follow. But stream doing well, but the game I was playing is broken, so I can't really play it. So this is what I was gonna do tomorrow, or I can switch to it now.
write your own prophecy.
Do you want to play it now, or do you want to start it tomorrow? I don't mind. I have plenty of time. All right, let me just change my thing in Disco, and let me just end YouTube because yeah, I'm just gonna end YouTube right now. Gonna end YouTube right. I'm just gonna end that, and then I'll switch it. I'll switch it in here.